My name is Darcy, and this is my backstory. So my shirt was our team design, designed by my cousin. In honor of my father. Loved chasing storms. Black was his favorite color. Who passed 2 years ago from lung cancer. It was a devastating experience, so our shirt is in his memory.
My name is TJ, and this is my backstory. At the time, Jackie was in college at Geneseo, and our family was back here in Buffalo. Within the time in which that she was at the doctor's office down in Rochester to the time that we brought her back up to here in Buffalo was less than 24 hours. We were admitted to Roswell Park immediately, and within that 24 hours, she was in a hospital and receiving treatment for cancer.
My name is Luann, and this is my backstory. They had told me when I was first diagnosed I should have been a 70-year-old man that smoked. I was neither. I never smoked. I had a tonsil cancer. Most people never even heard of that. Well, I didn't have a very good chance of survival. And I was laying on the couch one day and talking to my daughter and just said, I need some kind of sign that everything's going to be okay. And she made me get up off the couch and go outside, and she said, Mom, look, and there was the most amazing double rainbow in the sky, and I took that as a sign. And that was 10 years ago now, so I'm still here, and it's all thanks to Roswell.
My name is Michelle, and this is my backstory. 11 years ago, we started riding for the sake of riding. There was no purpose except we enjoyed riding our bikes. And 6 years ago, you hear the words, you have cancer. The first thing you think of is, I'm gonna die. That was the very first thing that went through my head. And I'm gonna leave my children and my husband and my family. And all of a sudden, we took a whole different perspective to the ride. It became personal. And our goal as a team is to get rid of cancer.
My name is Alex, and this is my backstory. When I got the news that I was officially diagnosed, it was pretty emotional. I remember actually because it was during the surgery. The doctor said that if you feel a lot of pain, then the testicle is actually still there. You didn't have cancer. We were able to save it. If you don't really feel much pain at all, we had to take it out, and you do have cancer. I remember sitting there, and that was the first time it really kind of hit me that, like, my God, I have cancer, and what's going to happen. The acorn idea actually came at dinner. My dad actually drew it on a napkin, and we were all just kind of goofing off with my family and friends, and he said, you know, for the Ride for Roswell, we should have a really cool t-shirt. Maybe it should be something funny. And he drew an acorn on a napkin, and we just thought, hey, team -1. And so everyone loved it. We loved the idea. My family supported it. And on the back of the t-shirt, it says, fight like hell. And that represents, you only have two choices. You can either back off and let cancer destroy you, essentially, or you can fight like hell. And that's why it's so important to us. That was kind of the rally cry for us.
My name is Alice, and this is my backstory. We came up with the shirt to represent in memory of my mother, who we lost to cancer 2 years ago. We decided upon the musical notes in the back because my mom was a church organist where we grew up. And the front part we added this year that says, riding the bike is the easy part. Riding the bike is nothing to what she had to go through, and if I just look at it, this is one day compared to her 9 months of going through treatment. When I come into the entrance line, the very first year, it was very emotional because I just think, is this what she was experiencing when she came into heaven? People applauding her coming home.
I'm here today because of Roswell Park, and that's why we need you.
So the whole point of this is to help find a cure for cancer. And the more riders we have, the more money we can raise to help beat this disease.
The only way this is going to end, the only way the cure is going to come is with everybody supporting the rides.
Basically, we know what it feels like. We know what the diagnosis feels like, the treatments, the uncertainty, and the loss. So we do this to help other families, to help other patients, and one day hopefully nobody will have to experience what our family did.